Hey, what's going on, everybody? Civi here. Hope you can hear me. I'm coming in from the beach. It's a sunny day here on Boracay Island. I'm down here with Sativa and Nadia. We're going for a swim. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm going to talk about something that most people won't talk about today. What the seven-figure income earners are doing that you can do too, but 97% of people have no idea it even exists. All right? If you guys are catching this on the replay, please hashtag replay. Let me know which country you're coming in from. Let me know what the weather's like there. Let me know if you're at the beach or if it's winter or what's going on. As you guys are coming on here live, please leave me a comment, drop some hearts, share this with your friends, tag your friends, share it with anybody who needs to hear this. This is going to be a quick lesson. Hey Ross, what's going on? How you doing, bud? Mick, how you doing? Nice to see you, man. Croc, how you doing, Croc? What's going on? Ross is coming in live. Where are you at, Ross? Mick's in Australia. How you doing, Mick? How you guys doing? It's a beauty day here on Boracay. I don't know if you guys have ever been to the Philippines, but this is Boracay Island. It's open again for tourists, but it's definitely empty. This beach is usually full of hundreds and hundreds of people, and it's pretty much empty right now. It's a beautiful day for us. Our family's down here. There's my family there. Nadia and Sativa were out for a swim. Ross is coming in from Kansas. Cool, man. How's the weather in Kansas? I'm assuming cold. I don't know. I've never been there. So guys, what is it? What is the difference between a seven-figure income earner and people who either can't quite make it, can't make 10K a month, can't make 5K a month, or the 97% of people in the world that are trying to make money on the internet and get started, they get all fired up, they get pumped, right? But nothing happens and it fizzles out. Usually you run out of money, you rack up credit card debt, and people like to blame the system. They like to blame the Make Money Online space for their failure. But in reality, it has nothing to do with the space itself. It has everything to do with your strategy, guys, okay? So tell me if this sounds familiar. When I first got started online, and this is less than a year ago, when I first got started online, the thing that I didn't understand was that you need something that can facilitate the rest of your business transactions, right? You need something that can pay for the things that you're going to be doing. So I'm sure you guys have autoresponders. I'm sure you guys have a funnel automation system. If you don't, you can reach out to me and ask me what I use. I'm happy to share my resources with you. I'm sure you understand that you can buy Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, right? Google AdWords. You can buy solo, which means getting people to come and click and go to your email opt-in, right? You can do pay-per-click ads. You can do all sorts of stuff. All this stuff costs money, right? All of it costs money. Nothing's free, right? So a lot of people, they come online. Now, if this is you, there's no judgment here. This is totally normal. This is what I did also at the beginning, okay? Come online, get excited, get a product that you're excited to sell. You get a product that you honestly, truly believe in your heart that it's like the best thing you've ever seen and you can't wait to share it with all your friends and tell everybody about it, right? If this sounds familiar, let me know in the comments. You have the best product there is, you want to sell it to everybody, right? You think it's the best thing ever, whether it's some weight loss thing or whether it's a Make Money Online sort of system or whether it's some artificial intelligence that does trading for you, whatever these things are that you might be selling, you think it's the best thing ever. And it just might be the best thing ever, right? I'm not saying it's not. But what I'm saying is to get that business to scale, okay, to get that artificial intelligence bot that you're using, to get that keto diet thing that you're selling, to get that weight loss supplement that you're selling, to get the best Make Money Online, MLM product, the best travel product, to get that thing that you're trying to sell to scale. And when I say scale, I mean, 6 figures a year, 7 figures, 8 figures a year. I'm talking scale, hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? If you want to get that thing to scale, you're going to have to spend money to expand your universe, okay? Free Facebook, free traffic from free sources like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everything. It's amazing. Don't get me wrong. I make my living off free traffic, right? But when I want to scale, I have to pay for it, just like everybody else. You see these guys inside Facebook all the time promoting their program, whatever it is, and you see the sponsored, right? You see the sponsored posts inside Facebook as you're scrolling by them. Those are paid for, right? Of course you know this, but those are paid for advertisements. Those guys are spending $10, $20 a day and they're paying for your eyeballs to see that advertisement, right? So where's the money coming from? That's the question of the day. This is the thing that seven-figure earners are doing that most people are not. Where does that money come from to spend on that ad, right? To spend on that traffic, or to spend on scaling your company and actually hiring people to outsource things, right? Like, I'm not a technical guy at all. When I have something built, I outsource it, right? Like when I get a broadcast page built for a webinar that I'm hosting or a training series, right? I'm doing a training series this Tuesday. That broadcast page where it's going to be broadcasting out to the world, I never built that, right? I paid a guy to build that for me. He's one of our quick start contacts inside of our community, and I pay him to build my thing. Now, where does the money come from to buy these things, to pay for traffic, to outsource, to scale? This is the thing that they don't tell you, and I'm going to tell you right now. Every Saturday, guys, I have a day, and I call it Cash Flow Saturday. And the reason it's called Cash Flow Saturday is because it's the day that we focus on cash flow. Now, I'm not talking about selling something to people and getting cash flow from residuals, or building a team and having a huge matrix and getting residual cash flow from that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about instant cash in your pocket the moment you make the sale. And the power of that is immense because you don't have to wait all week. You don't have to wait for a payout. You don't have to wait for the end of the month, right? Some companies take a month or two to pay you, right? Other companies send to your bank a week later. I'm talking about the moment you make the work, make the job done, complete the task, you're paid money, and you can use that money to scale your business. So how many of you guys out there that are watching this live have a business that you're trying to scale, or you don't know how to scale, but you want to scale? How many of you guys resonate with what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you have a business that you truly believe in your heart can help the world, it can help humanity, it can help everybody. You know that it's an amazing product. You know that it will help everybody that you come in contact with. But you're having difficulty getting enough eyeballs on it. You're having difficulty scaling it and getting it to a point where you're actually making $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month. Okay, now I'm not saying you got to get to $20,000 a month. That's not the point. Everybody has their own goals. Some people, I ask this question all the time to people because there's two things when you're doing business with serious online entrepreneurs, okay? Number one, if you go around selling stuff and pitching shit everywhere, a serious entrepreneur online is just going to tell you to beat it. They're probably going to block you, okay? But the other thing, when you're dealing with a serious entrepreneur, a lot of times they'll qualify you, right? So tell me if this has happened to you. You're talking to someone and you're trying to figure out what they do online, and you're trying to ask them, you know, can I work with you, or show me your link, or send me your information. And the guy says something like, well, I need to know if you're serious. You know, tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 how serious you are. I ask that question all the time. And the reason I ask it is because if the person says 5, right, or if they say 7, I just say, well, that's too bad. You know, you don't qualify because you have to be dead serious in this, and your subconscious has already given up, right? So if you're not a 10, if you're not completely committed, then I don't really want to waste my time on trying to help you build your business because I'm committed, right? So when you come into contact with digital entrepreneurs that are in this frame of mind, right, that are qualifying their leads, that are not just accepting everybody in, right? Like, I don't accept everybody who comes and talks to me. Of course, I qualify them. But the next step is I ask, listen, if you were shown exactly what the 7-figure income earners do, if you literally were shown how they scale their business, how they use cash flow to buy what they need, resources, right? To build their website, to do whatever they need to do, to buy traffic. If you were shown that secret sauce as to what the fuck they're doing to make that happen, would you be interested in that? Right? Most people say yes, because most people want to know what the millionaires are doing. I know I do. I want to know what the millionaires are doing. So I actively go around looking for, listening to, and learning from, guess what? Millionaires, right? Now, the thing that they're doing, now this is the topic of the live, right? What the 7-figure income earners are doing that regular entrepreneurs are not doing is that they have a funding mechanism, okay? They have a funding mechanism that they use at the front end of their business, and they sell that for cash. Cold, hard cash, okay? This can be with PayPal, bank account transfer, Stripe, whatever you want to call it, cash. This thing they're selling on the front end provides the fuel to go over here to your primary business, okay? We spoke about earlier what your primary business is. Everybody has their own thing that they think is the best thing in the world, right? Ross says he's a 10. Cool, man. That's right. Matthew, you're here. I know you're a 10. Your primary business is whatever you feel is your thing. Everybody has their thing. It's a travel thing. It's a keto thing. It's a weight loss thing. It's a make money online thing. It's a crypto thing. Whatever your thing is that you're selling on the front that you think is the thing that's going to set you free and help the world when you share it. If you go into your savings account, okay, if you go into your credit card, if you go into your child's college fund to try to buy traffic, right, and to try to buy Facebook ads, and to try to scale your business by hiring a person and using money from these places to do this kind of stuff, that's what we call the debt model. That's a broke man's plan, and that leads nowhere. It leads to debt, it leads to you quitting, and it leads to you calling the make money online space a scam. That's the oldest model in the book. Everybody thinks that's what you do. You buy a high-end product that costs you $1,000, $2,000, $5K, and then you go out and you slam traffic to it, and then money magically falls from the sky, and we're all millionaires, right? I got news for you, man. If that was the case, we'd all be millionaires already. Every person who opens their laptop and clicks on a pop-up would be a millionaire, because anybody can buy a product and send traffic to it. Literally anybody. So if that's not the way to do it, and clearly it's not, then what is? Well, what we do and what I learned from my millionaire mentors is the 7-figure formula, okay? And that's what we do. And I can tell you that shit works. Shocking, right? Millionaires know what they're talking about. I'm shocked, right? So cash flow business on the front end. Every Saturday I'm talking about Cash Flow Saturday. Cash Flow Saturday. And the reason it's Cash Flow Saturday is because that's the day that I focus on my cash flow business, which is on the front end. It's the first thing I show people. It's massively valuable. All the content inside it teaches people from ground floor to the penthouse everything you need to know about entrepreneurship, especially digital entrepreneurship. Right? Everything from building webinars to building Facebook groups, right? To engagement stuff, to how to set up your funnels, to how to have a 10K blueprint, how to get to 100K your first year. All this stuff is inside this, okay? And you sell this for cash. And then the people who buy that, they resell it for cash as well. So now the people who are coming into your circle, the people that are coming onto your team, now also have a cash flow business on the front end of theirs. So now they have cash flow. So now you're building a strong team of educated people that have cash flow, right? OPM. Robert Kiyosaki said it. Donald Trump said it. Everybody says it. Other people's money. You don't want to go over to your high-ticket product, the thing that you're selling, whatever that thing may be, and you don't want to try to scale that using your own money. No. That is a debt model. And you will lose, you will be broke, you'll call it a scam, you'll leave, you'll be done, right? Go over here, get yourself a cash flow business on the front end that's super high value, something that appeals to the masses. This is something you can sell to anybody in the world. That's the beauty. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down here? TJ says yes, Ross says he's a 10. TJ says yes, I do, haven't put the recipe together yet. The recipe's right here, man. I'm passing you the key to the kingdom. All you need to do is take it and twist the lock, brother. Mick says it's 86 degrees in Brisbane. That's pretty nice, actually. Freezing cold in Idaho. Ohio. Julie, oh Jesus, Ohio. Yeah, that'd be cold for sure. Sorry, Julie, we're at the beach here. I don't mean to rub it in, but yeah. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So, listen, guys. Cash Flow Saturday, right? What I'm talking about here is literally the most important thing you can hear when it comes to the make money online space. Anybody who tells you to buy a high ticket product and just slam traffic to it is either a rookie or they're taking you for a ride, okay? That is a broke model. That is the oldest, brokest, broke man bullshit model that there is, okay? Don't fall for that crap. You need to have yourself a cash flow business on the front end that pays you cash, one-to-one commission, meaning you sell it for $1,000, you make $1,000, right? Instantly. Also, note this, you break even on your first sale. So where's the risk? There's no risk, right? Versus a high-end product over here that you need to scale and get residuals on for a year to recoup your money. That's all good. That's a long play. That is smart. But you don't want to be using your own money to pay for it. You want to be using other people's money, like Robert Kiyosaki says, right? Other people's money. So you reach out to people reach out to you, people ask what you're doing, they see that you're an online entrepreneur, they're wondering how are you funding to scale your business? How are you funding your traffic? How are you funding your mentorships? How are you funding your trips to events? How are you funding buying on the online courses? I can't tell you guys how much money I've invested in myself over the last 6 months. It's above $10,000 already, easily, okay? And it's all on self-development and learning about entrepreneurship online and this whole game. And where did I get the money from? I can tell you right now, it did not come from my credit card, or it did not come from my savings. It did not come from my family's bank account. No, it did not. It came from other people's money. It came from me selling a cash flow business on the front end of my business that provides massive value to people. And when they buy that, not only are they on my team and have access to me and my mentors, but they get access to all the content inside, which is literally everything you need to be a successful digital entrepreneur. Literally, right? So not only that, they get me, they get the mentor, they get the education, but now they understand the business model that we're actually in, which is using this cash to fund your high ticket item, to fund your traffic, right? To fund going to Tony Robbins Firewalk. You want to go to T. Harv Eker's next book launch in Vegas? You want to fly there and get a hotel room? Because I do. But guess what? I'm not going to pay for it. Right? I'm going to use other people's money to pay for it because I'm selling a quality product on the front end. And when you're selling quality products that cost $1,000, $500 a pop, they add up quickly, right? Believe me. There's a reason that people that come into our circle make $20,000, $30,000 their first month. There's a reason that brand newbies who have no tech skills can get into 6 figures in the first year. There's a reason that they all have a high ticket item on the end that they're selling for $5,000 or $10,000. There's a reason that they can fund these things, right? There's a reason for that, guys. This is what the 7-figure earners are doing that 97% of the people are not doing. That's why most people are failing online. Now, me personally, when I first started, this was something that absolutely blew my mind, right? When I first started, my theory was to go buy the product that I loved, whatever that may be, the thing that I believed was going to change the world, right? And then just send a bunch of traffic to it. Buy a bunch of traffic, buy some ads, set up a landing page, and just wait for money to fall from the sky, right? Of course it didn't work. That's what happens for 97% of people. It doesn't work, right? What I'm talking about is setting something up on the front end that pays you cash in your pocket that then you can use to fund whatever it is you're doing, okay? Whatever it is you're doing, whatever your heart desires, right? Now, when you understand this model and when you understand the theory behind this of other people's money, the Donald Trump, Robert Kiyosaki model, right? I've read all those guys' books. One book that I can recommend that's actually quite interesting, it's called Why We Want You to Be Rich. And it's written by Robert Kiyosaki and Donald Trump. They came together for a book. I guess technically speaking, it was Robert Kiyosaki and Donald Trump's ghostwriter who came together for a book. But that's beside the point. It's an amazing book because what they talk about is leveraging other people's money, number one. And number two, something I talk about regularly, is why they want you to be rich. So many people think that there's a disconnect between service and money, right? A lot of people think they want to serve, they want to help, they want to give back, they want to be part of society in a service capacity. But then they have a block, they have an internal block where they feel like, I can serve, but I don't want to receive money for it because that's bad or evil or weird, right? People have that block. I know a guy personally here who has that block. He was a missionary, and then he went off and he was helping build huts and do all these things, and he wouldn't accept money. And I would say, bro, what do you mean? Without money, you have no power. You can't help people without money. The more money you have, the more you can help people, right? The more you'll be able to live your true self. If you have millions of dollars in the bank account, you can actually be the best version of yourself, right? There's a reason that people like Richard Branson and Elon Musk and anybody you want to look at, anyone who's made it all the way to the top of the mountain, there's a reason that these guys are also probably pretty much the healthiest people around, right? They have personal trainers, they have nutritionists, they get into sleep patterns that most of us can't because people have to go to work and stuff, right? There's a reason for that, and the reason is money. So don't be blinded and think that money is evil, because it's not. Money is not evil, right? The desire for money is what's actually evil. Anyways, that's beside the point. The point of this live was to explain to you guys simply what the 7-figure income earners are doing versus what the 97% of the people in the world are doing that are trying to make money online. And simply put, 97% of people are spending their own money from their own card, from their own savings account, from their own credit card to scale their business or to invest in education or to buy a mentorship program, right? What the 7-figure income earners do is they have a cash flow business on the front end that pays them instant cash commissions that they can then use to fund whatever it is they want to buy, whatever it is they want to scale, whatever it is they want to do in their life, right? If I wanted to buy my dog some more dog food, rather than go to my savings account, I'd rather go online and reach out to some people who are looking for what I'm selling, right? Other people's money. Hello. So, that being said, guys, thank you for tuning on the live, guys. I love it. TJ says, yes, sir, what I've been doing for 3 years, and it's about broke me. Yeah, exactly, TJ. It's broken you for sure, man. Listen, this is the model that most people fall into online. I fell into it as well. All sorts of people do. I can tell you now, there are specific strategies built around taking money from your pocket. Okay, TJ? There are leaders out there that are just pure evil, that they tell you this is the model to follow. And the reason they tell you to just buy a high-ticket product and then slam traffic is because, one, they probably sold you the product, and two, they probably gave you a link to traffic, right? They gave you a link to buy solo ads. So every time you buy ads from them, they're getting money as well. They're not in it to serve you and help you. They're not a mentor. They're not there to actually stand behind your back and push you like this. They're actually just blowing spit in your face and laughing at you because they're taking all your money. TJ, if that sounds like you, man, if you've been doing that, you should reach out to me privately and I can show you exactly what we're doing, because what we do is the complete opposite of that. And you can pull yourself out of that spiral, but you have to surrender your ego a little bit and you need to just be coachable. And I'll tell you guys, honestly, the thing that changed a lot of the way I think about making money online was when I stepped into mentorship. So if you guys don't have a millionaire mentor, I recommend you get one, stat. Martin says, hey, what's up? What's up, Eric? How you doing? Joseph? Melissa says, holla. How do you get the buyers to cash flow Saturday? TJ says. Okay, TJ, so that's the thing, right? You're not getting the buyers to go to your cash flow business. That's a breakdown in mentality right there. That's a break. Oh, there's Darren right there. Hey, Darren, what's up, man? Now I'm at the beach. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Speaking of 7-figure income earners, there's one right there on my live. Love it. What's up, buddy? Much respect, bro. So, oh, there's Mick too. What's up, Mick? How you doing, buddy? Mentorship is gold, he says. True, true. So, TJ, you're asking how I get people to my cash flow business. Okay, so first of all, I can tell you there's a breakdown in the way you're thinking about that. It's not about getting people to your business, okay? What this is really about is presenting yourself as someone of value and actually having value to give people. When you have value to give, when you're a servant leader and when you're actually here to serve the people and show people what you're learning, that's when people come to you, Okay, TJ, I don't know if you've heard attraction marketing and those sort of terms, but that's what that is. There's basically two types of people online. I'm sure you've seen them. You've seen the people, number one, that go around pitching their ideas and they tell you, buy this, buy that, hurry up. They're going for the quick buck, the scarcity. Or there's people that are just out to help, out to serve, out to give information and knowledge, and you don't really know what they sell, right? Like, you don't know what I sell, do you, TJ? You have no idea what I'm selling or what I'm doing. And that's the point. You don't go after people, right? You just be yourself, provide value, and the right people are attracted to you. One of my millionaire mentors has the best line on his Facebook, and it just amazes me because when I read it, I was like, that's the best line I've ever heard. I wish I could write it on my Facebook, but of course I won't. It is, to attract the one, be the one. All right? Shout out Darren Little. So TJ, my advice for you is, number one, get yourself a cash flow business. If you want to know what I'm up to, send me a direct message right now and I can show you exactly what mine is. It pays $100, $250, $500, and $1,000 commissions, and it pays directly to you so you can use that cash for whatever it is you want. You can scale it, you can buy groceries, you can put gas in your car, it doesn't matter. And number two, when you get into that and you see the education that I'm talking about, that literally will teach you how to attract people to you rather than going out pushing and selling towards people. Because if you push and sell towards people, you're going to get resistance, right? You're going to put up a wall. People are going to not look at you. They're not going to come around you. They're going to be annoyed by you, and you're not going to go anywhere, right? But if you're attracting people with your value, if you're being your true authentic self, which is difficult, believe me, guys, it's really hard to actually be your true authentic self. I've realized that over time. It's an inward journey, and you have to be on the journey all the time, doing, self-work. You have to be journaling and reading and doing all sorts of stuff to really figure out who you are. Like, it's a difficult thing to do, but I promise you, the reward is worth it, guys. It's worth it. TJ says I will for sure. All right, man, I'll be looking for your inbox, bro. Action takers are money makers. Love it. I love the hearts. Angeline, how you doing, Angeline? Nice to see you. Ross says, so without doing videos, it's very hard to get that value out. So without doing videos, it's very hard to get the value. Oh, so you're asking if it's hard to get the value out without doing videos. No, not at all. Okay, so what I would say on that, Ross, is videos, okay, I'll preface this by saying videos for sure are the strongest way to get any message out in any media anywhere in the world. That's why there's televisions and stuff like that, because you're connected with the human, the portal is open, and you can actually see and hear me talk right now, right? You can look into my eyes and we can have a discussion, right? This is video, this is very near, this is very intimate. So of course, this is the strongest medium for anything in the world by far, other than actually talking live, right? But that being said, you can provide massive value without putting videos out every day, right? Like, I don't put a video out every day. But what you can do is you can create your Facebook group. Inside that Facebook group, you can be putting up blog posts, articles, all sorts of valuable information that pertains to whatever it is, whatever niche you're in, Ross, whatever niche you're in. You can be putting up valuable content about that constantly, but it doesn't have to be you personally making the video and talking like I am right now, right? You can go find a valuable video on YouTube and you can post it. Or if you want to take it one step further, you could rip it from YouTube and repost it. I don't suggest it, but you can. Another thing you could do is get around other leaders that are in your niche, or other leaders that are on your team or that are in your company, and you could piggyback off of their videos. So if they're doing a webinar or if they're doing lives like I'm doing right now, you could come in and provide value on the back end with them as a leader, but you won't actually be the front man on the video, right? If you don't want to make videos, another thing you can get into is just blogging, right? Blogging is very powerful. People love to read stories and blogs. You can create a blog, and every day you can put out a valuable blog post regarding whatever it is you want to talk about in whatever niche you're talking about, and just present that blog every day, every 2 or 3 days, and post that on your page, post that in your group, post that, send that out to your email list, right? So there's lots of ways to do it. You can get on phone calls with people, right? You can reach out to them on Messenger and call them. You can have group conversations, you can do Zoom calls, you can do Google Hangouts. All of these things are all things I'm talking about that are not video related, right? So you don't have to do videos every day, but I would suggest doing some videos because, like I say, it's the strongest medium because it's very personal. You can hear the person's voice, and you can see them, and you can relate to them. And it's very easy once you get used to it. My suggestion for you, Ross, would be just make one video and make it private, or make it, don't even post it, and just see how you look, see how you sound, and I'm telling you, you're going to be surprised at what you find. I'll let you figure the rest out, but don't be scared of video. Just be yourself. Do whatever you're doing. It's all good. I think my wife is getting ready to leave, so I better grab her and go leave with her. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning on this live. I really appreciate your time. It's been an amazing little session down here at the beach. We're here on Boracay Island. If you guys don't have a cash flow business on the front end of your business, if you're using your own money to scale your business, if your business isn't where you want it to be, if you're not making the income, if you're not making the sales, if you're not growing your team as much as you want, I understand. I understand. I used to feel the exact same way when I started. I'm telling you, I felt exactly the same way. And even if you're not starting, you could be in this for 5 or 10 years. It doesn't matter. If you're not where you want to be, I understand how you feel, for real. I do. I felt the same way. I really did. But the thing that I found was, number one, surrounding myself with winners and mentors that can actually show you really what's going on is the number one thing I can recommend for anybody. I have amazing mentors. If you're interested in any of my mentors' resources, reach out to me and I'll show you. And I'm talking 7 and 8 figure earners, so that's no joke. I'm not talking about Tony Robbins because, yes, he's an awesome mentor, but you don't know him personally. He's not going to call you on the phone and kick your butt when you're slacking, right? So, number one. And number two, of course, remain consistent in everything, but without a cash flow business at the front that you can honestly sell for one-to-one commissions, it's inevitable that you're going to run out of money. You're going to run out of money because you won't be able to scale. And without being able to scale, you're dead in the water, right? Dead in the water, like back there. Some dead fish in that water, I'm sure. All these boats. These guys are going for a swim. Cool. DJ says, cool, sent you a message. All right, buddy. Sounds good. Ross says, thank you. You're welcome, man. All good, guys. All good. All right, guys, so up in the description there, I put my private group, the Just Copy What Works Freedom Seekers Tribe. We're all about digital entrepreneurship. We're all about living the freedom lifestyle. We're all about living life on our own terms and trying to figure out the best possible ways to make this happen online, right? The best possible ways for you and your family to live the abundant lifestyle that we all deserve. And I'm on my own personal journey of self-development, self-discovery, and trying to pull as much goddamn money off the internet as possible because I personally love traveling. I personally love hanging out with my wife on the beach and doing whatever we want to do whenever we want to do it. And how do you achieve that? Well, you achieve it by having a cash flow business on the front end of your business. You achieve it by surrounding yourself with mentors. You achieve it by growing yourself personally every single day, right? And applying what you learn. And that's what we do inside the Just Copy What Works Freedom Seekers Tribe. It's up there in the description of the video if you guys want to join us. Please do. I can't wait to see you inside there. I go in there live every day and I drop some serious value bombs. And then I have one more Freedom Seekers Just Copy What Works VIP group, and those are for business partners only. So if you want to do business with me, you can go in there, and that's where we do our weekly coaching calls. I work one-on-one with the guys in there. We build funnels together. We work on our email campaigns. We just do everything together because we're all in this together. It's a big family. So hope you guys enjoyed this live. Thank you so much for tuning in. Share this with your friends if you got some value. Tag your teammates if they need to hear it. If you guys don't have a cash flow business yet, reach out to me and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing for cash flow because it seems to be working. And I can use that cash then to scale, and you can do the same. Okay, if your goal is to make 10, 20K a month, you need to scale. And to scale, you need cash. and you don't want to be using cash from your credit card. You don't want to be using cash from your bank account. I don't want to be taking cash from my dog's dog food fund, right? I want to be using cash that I earn online at one-to-one commissions at $1,000 a pop. Okay, guys, that's the dream. That's the freedom lifestyle we're all going for. And listen, if you guys are just trying to make a side income online, if you're working a job that you love and you want to make side income, that's all good. You can work a couple hours a day and you can make $10,000 a month. Anything is possible on the internet these days. Everything is possible. It's all at your fingertips. We all have Wi-Fi. We all have a phone and a computer. There's absolutely no reason why you can't do it. So I hope to see you guys inside the Just Copy What Works Freedom Seekers tribe there. Remember to answer the questions on the way in. I vet the people on the way in. If you don't answer the questions, I won't let you in. I'm sure you guys will. You're awesome out there. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's Sunday here in Boracay. I'm going to go grab my wife. We're going to head up for lunch. And then I think I'm going to go join my friend. He's having a birthday party on the beach later. Maybe when I go up to the house, I'm going to jump inside the Just Copy What Works Freedom Seekers tribe private group and take this discussion one step further. Hope to see you there. If you guys want to work with me, send me a direct message or comment below and I'll reach out to you. We can make it happen. We can get your cash flow business set up. I'll put you in touch with my mentors. We'll make 2019 the best year ever, because my 2018 sucked fucking balls. I can tell you that. Really bad. So 2019 is where it's at for me. I've completely changed my routine. I've completely changed my people I surround myself with. I've completely changed my business. I've completely changed my cash flow. I've completely changed almost everything about my life over the last 4 or 5 months. And I'm extremely excited about the future. I'm extremely excited about 2019. I hope you are too. If you want to work together with me, if you want to hang out with my vibe every day, it's all good. I hope you do, because it's fun, right? I'll catch you guys on the next broadcast. Thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful Sunday.